My name is Mary Murphy, and I'm a writer and storyteller. I live in Albany, New York, and I live with my husband, Leo, and we have a grown-up daughter who lives in Brooklyn. And I was born in Syracuse, New York, and I love telling stories, and I love being on stage, and I also write my own stories now.
How did you get started in storytelling?
Well, I was always interested in being on the stage, and I did a lot of acting in my early life, and I loved it, and I loved the theater, and I loved musicals and all of that kind of thing. And I hit upon storytelling as a way to communicate with an audience and talk story, and I loved it.
So what do you learn from the audience when you're telling a story on stage?
Well, it's interesting, because when you tell a story for the first time on stage, you don't really have any idea what effect it's going to have on the audience. And so you're really listening for where they laugh or where they're silent. And when they are so still that you can almost sense that they're breathing together at the same time. And then you know you've hit on something important.
So how do you use silence in your stories?
To me, the most important part of the story is the silence. Sometimes I'm racing through a part of the story, and I suddenly realize they're not going to know what I'm talking about. It takes them time to make the pictures in their head of what you're talking about. And so I learned to slow down, but also to pause